Question 14 says, if triangle XYZ is similar to triangle STU, what is the length of segment XY in centimeters? Good question. Let's figure this out. So we've got X has to match up here with S. These are written, if they say they're similar, these are written in a corresponding or a matching up order. So S, notice this is the one with one little angle mark here as well. So S matches up with X. In a like manner, I'll use blue for Y. So I got Y has to match up with T. If I look at my picture here, Y has these 3 angle marks there, and T also has 3 angle marks. So it looks like they drew the pictures to match up like we should expect. And then finally Z should be matching up with U. So here's U, 2 marks. Here's Z, 2 marks. So it looks like these are similar. That doesn't mean they're the same size, but it means they're the same basic shape. One is just a scaled down version of the other one. So I have XY, that's this side, that's the green to the blue side. I need to compare that to this green to blue side. So I've got, this would be my unknown value right here. Why don't I call that X just to make the math simpler. So I've got X matching up with 3.5. So that's one valid comparison, and I'll keep this color coding going. So U is across from 3.5, Z is across from X. I need to find 2 other sides that match up to be able to solve this. So I notice that X is across from 9, and S, the other green angle, is across from 3. And so these 2 would match up in the same way proportionally that these 2 match up. So let's set up a proportion now. I know that 9 over 3 would have to equal, and I went from big triangle to small triangle, so I got to keep that comparison going this way, would equal X over 3.5. So this is going to allow me now to solve for X. So I can cross multiply, solve for X, which represents the length of segment XY. So if I have that, I've got 9 times 3.5 equals 3 times X. I know 9 times 3 is 27, and then 9 times 0.5, that's half of 9, that'd be 4.5. So if I put those 2 numbers together, 27 and 4.5, I would get 31.5, and then divide both sides by 3. That would cancel there and there. And I'm left with X. I know 30 divided by 3 is 10, and then 1.5 divided by 3 would be 0.5, so I have 10.5. And this would be in centimeters. And remember, this represents the length of XY. That's what we designated X to equal by labeling it as such in the picture. The 10.5 centimeters, that's choice B. That's your final answer for 14.